Hello, welcome to another episode of On Campus. And today I'm your host, Stephen Ransom, and we're joined in the set by Tiago Harshberger. So, Tiago, life is evolving, and we're going into this new school year, and there'll be a lot of online classes as we're not going to be at school this year. So, how are you preparing for this?
I mean, this summer semester has kind of prepared me because I've been taking all online courses and just trying to work through it, get dates on time, and I'm working through it, and I prepared for that kind of, when distance learning happened all of a sudden, halfway through my sophomore year, I learned how to cope with it, and I did well, got ahead on my assignments, and I learned how to adjust from that learning experience. So definitely I'm going to take that and apply it in my new year. But man, it's motivation. I have just no motivation to do stuff because it's just so much time to do everything, you know?
Right.
And that's just the kind of the self-discipline I have to apply to myself and work through just to get through my assignments and other things.
Right. Motivation's a key in life.
Yeah.
As you're motivated, are you taking anything or preparing for anything that'll prepare you for your life goals?
Yeah, so I joined a program at my school. It's called the VEX program. It's a Vaco Early College High School program, which is basically I can take college classes here at Solana College to promote myself to eventually get an associate's degree before I graduate high school. So I can have that in my bag before I even go to high school. So I have just 2 years off my life, probably saving like 25 grand just right there in that time that I took from high school.
So that'll leave you with only 2 years at college, right?
Yes, just to get my bachelor's degree. That's what I'm really excited for. Still got to figure out my major though.
Well, what are you looking forward to, as you become an adult and grow up?
I just had a dream. I used to want to be a neurosurgeon, and I wanted to work through that, but I just keep the possibility open. But I really plan on finding a career that I love, and that's why I'm exploring my interests. In the summer semester, I'm taking different classes like automotive service management, stuff like that. Just explore my interests and make sure I find a career that I love, but that can still support me because I plan on having a family in the future, and I want to make sure I can support them and give them every opportunity my parents ever gave me.
Right. Family's a big thing. Is there anybody that inspires you, as a person?
Yeah. Most definitely, probably my dad.
Right.
I mean, he grew up poor. He grew up in Fairfield, and he had to work all the time. He had to work if he wanted anything in his life. His parents didn't really have the money to give it to him or afford it, so he had to go out. He had to dig holes, do stuff like that, and that was kind of hard work ethic that he's just been ground up his whole life, and now he runs his own business, and he does well for our family, and that's the kind of inspiration, hard work he just taught me all my life. Outside labor, stuff like that, and I really admire how hardworking he is at everything he does. If he sets his mind to it, he will give his 100%, and he will hold nothing back until he's won. So I think that's just something I really admire, and that really inspires me to do better.
Yeah, we need more people like those in the world. But he, as he's very independent, as it seems, and he could do a lot of things, and he's strong as a person.
Yeah.
What are things that you feel strong, sports or just job related, that you feel you're best at, like hobbies or anything?
Yeah. For as far as sports, I mostly just run track and field, and I've always been a confident. I say I bring two things to sports. I bring height and speed, but that's something I've always been confident in because I've worked really hard towards them. I'd work relentless hours, just grinding, running, working on my form, stuff like that. But that's just kind of where I take that hard work and self-discipline, and I want to bring it into the workforce and bring that job kind of dedication and show people that, hey, it's been hard, but I've proven to myself that I can do these things because I can see it right in front of my face. When I'm doing well at track meets, when I'm getting awards, stuff like that.
Right. Awards. Now, what are some of the big things you've accomplished in life that you're very proud of?
Big thing it was kind of a small thing, I guess, but it was big to me at the time. I was in middle school, and I was just starting track and field because I loved it so much. My brother was doing it, and I was working hard. And I lost so hard at my first track meet. The guys they just absolutely smoked me because I didn't even care about my form. I was just running because I thought I could just outrun them. And then I went back, and it took a lot of time, and I would go every day. We do practice, then after practice I do more workouts. I just constantly work, and I sprint and I run, and I just stretch and work on my form and my start, and I try to get better and better and better. And then, kids would laugh. People, I remember the drill team over at my school, they would kind of laugh because I'm just some kid, at 4 o'clock running random sprints for no reason whatsoever. But at the end of the year, my team gave me the best sprinter, fastest sprinter award. Wow. And that really worked out, and I did become the fastest sprinter on that team. Wow. And that was that kind of thing of, hey, I can change my life, and if I work towards it, I can do anything.
Thank you today. That's all. As we had a hard worker and big person who's very motivated, Tiago Harshberger, join us in the booth. And that'll do it for today as we sign off. Peace out.
But Dad, I love him. I'm going to marry him. I don't care what you say.
Cut. Welcome to TV 55. In this hands-on class at Solano Community College, you'll learn all aspects of television production. Work with high-end cameras in the field and in the studio. Professional sound, lighting, and green screen. And let's not forget editing. Enroll today. Get an art school education at a fraction of the cost. Visit us online at solano.edu.
Well, hi everybody, I'm Greg Poff, Director of the Solano College Sports Broadcasting Program, and we're here in the TV studio at Solano Community College, and I'd like to tell you about a great opportunity this summer. Now, typically with our summer class, we're covering sports. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're opening up the class to all of you podcasters, YouTube influencers, to give you a chance to come in and create content that we can show on YouTube. You can have your own podcast. We can even put you on Channel 28 locally. Let's take a look at some of the equipment we have here in the studio. Come on. All right, we're here in the Solano College Sports Network studio control room to show you some of the equipment that you can use as a student here at Solano Community College. And the first thing I'd like to draw your attention to is the production unit system that we use. It's made by New Tech. It's the TriCaster system. This system is used by every major network. So you come to Solano Community College, you're going to learn video production on the TriCaster unit, so you'll be ready to go once you leave our program. You'll be trained on the same equipment that you would use in all of the major networks. You see the video production board here. We've got our speakers set up here. Here we've got our interface that you can use. So all kinds of equipment that you can use to be a professional in media production. Another great feature of our video production system, you'll be able to get training on the Allen and Heath audio board, where you will learn the trade secrets for both radio and TV production. Here in the video editing suite, you will have access to Adobe Premiere and the entire Creative Cloud. If you can imagine it, you can create it right here in the Solano Community College TV studio. We have merged with Fairfield Cable Access, and that gives you the opportunity to use the same TV equipment that they use to produce their shows on local TV here in Fairfield, and that gives you the chance to also show your work on local TV.
College just got affordable. Up to 100% of enrollment fees can be reimbursed for first-time college students taking full-time classes. At Solano Community College, we are taking full advantage of this to further your future. With certificate and degree programs in industrial technology, aeronautics, biotechnology, and many others, Solano Community College is a staple for success. For more information, please contact the Financial Aid Office at 707-864-7000.